Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. I don't know why today, I woke up really early. I don't know, I've been waking up at like 7 something in the morning and sleeping my usual like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. But I felt so tired. And it doesn't feel like me personally, it feels like it's the energy. And it's, I don't know. It's like tired, drained. And it definitely doesn't feel like it's just me personally. It feels energetic. So I do want to point that out. I mean, it's Monday. And I'm going to be honest with you. We haven't been feeling like every day felt like that day. Like yesterday, it didn't feel like Sunday. It felt like Saturday. But today doesn't feel like Sunday. Today feels like Monday. So I think that we're anchored back into a timeline because we were sort of floating around in one and not necessarily anchored into the present. And I think today we anchored into the present. And that could explain why some of you feel like I feel super exhausted, just so tired. And that would make perfect sense because now we're being weighed down and anchored down. And until we acclimate again, we're going to be exhausted and tired. All right, so we're going to do C'est la vie. Wow, your first card's dating. Yeah. Because it's what it is. Oh, hell no. It's what it is. Dating. I mean, there's really no... There's like no words. I mean, good luck. Blushing and smirking. I mean, because that's what comes through in the feeling of the card. It's what's going to be. You're going to experience it. And as you guys know, lucky for me, that, you know, anytime I'm channeling energy, they make me feel it like it's me experiencing it. So what I just experienced when that card came out, it's very blushy and very flirty and just heart beating rapidly and, you know, palms sweaty, mom's spaghetti. And so, I mean, if this is what you've been waiting for, here we go. And if this is not necessarily what you're looking for or whatever, newsflash, buddy. I love when people say that. You're on thin fucking ice. Newsflash, buddy, that's when it happens. It always happens when people are not looking for it, most especially because it's via the path of least resistance energetically, right? Vibrationally. This feels... There's just no words. I don't know. My eyes are starting to water. Holy fuck. It's going to be an emotional experience. Thank God, right? Because, you know, I've been doing this 7 years, and throughout 7 years, you guys have seen all the different channel messages that come through. And all year, I've been telling you bitches, like, it's coming. It's coming. And yeah, it's going to happen at different, you know, cycles for each of you, right? Different timelines. You're all on different ones. So... But I told you it's coming. And it has that feeling of like super lighthearted, like where you can't stop smiling. It's like an idiotic smile and smirk that you're gonna have on your face. But that's a beautiful thing. Like, I think we're tired of being fucking disappointed or sad, you know, or mad or angry. This is a good thing. It's very first datey vibes. It does give off a whiff of friendship. So there could be some type of friendship start, right? Where it starts out casual, but I don't think it doesn't feel like it's strictly friends. It might start that way, but there's definitely major attraction between two people. But I am catching a whiff of friendship, which like I tell you, it's the best way to start a relationship. You want to be best friends with your fucking partner, because if not, it's disaster. An unexpected arrival. I told you. It's going to be for those of you that weren't looking for this person. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love Into I fucking love Urban Cowboy. It's one of my absolute favorite movies. Best soundtrack, one of the top 3 soundtracks, movies. And then Dirty Dancing is another one. Someone here has in the past been looking for love in all the wrong places, and then once they stop looking, love finds them. Because I told you that's how it happens. When you are like actively searching and chasing love, it eludes you, it runs. It's not a match. There's always a runner and a chaser in things, right? It's good shocking. It's not bad shocking, it's good shocking, but it's shocking. Twinflame and union. Yeah, that's why it's shocking. Okay. Now a lot of people have the whole, people are really triggered by words, by verbal 3D labels. Soulmate, twin flame, potato, right? When we're talking about, some people don't know the difference. Now, what we have found is a twin flame is a person who, it's just a connection that like, it's beyond and it's deeper than soulmates. Because you can be a soulmate with even non-romantic people, your family, your parent, your sibling, your kids, and it can be non-romantic. You have non-romantic soulmates. Now, the twin flame theory is that there is like a save the world vibe to them. So it's all high vibrational, and in order to become that high vibrational frequency, individually, you need to go through a hell of a lot of healing and spiritual shit and a huge journey of ascension. And so only when both parties do that and they're equally yoked and they're sort of neck and neck and eye to eye can they come together. It's been commercialized, right? The whole twin flame thing. It's been looked at as it's karmic and there's like toxicity in it and it's back and forth and it's on again, off again, as far as like connecting and being in a relationship. I don't know, especially because I just believe that it's like 2 people coming together where it won't be toxic because you're both going to come together when you have done the work. You know what I mean? So you're both tempered. There's no toxicity. And if there was to have toxicity bubble up, both parties are mature enough and self-aware enough that they would stomp it out before it even grew. Right? Self-awareness is key here. So I'm intelligence, right? I mean, look at the cards. It's really like one of the best initial spreads I've done in like a really long time. December feels pretty ripe. You know, December is always a magical month filled with magic, right? First of all, because, you know, half of that's going to be Sag season. And Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of luck. So there's a feeling of, and you know, Christmas magic and shit. December just always has that feeling to it of like, oh my God, you know, and there's like a saying, I post it every fucking year. It's a quote that I found a long time ago and I just repost it. And it says some shit like, there will be a day in December that will change your whole life. Like something, you know, something to that effect. And like this feels like if it hasn't already happened, it's very possible it could happen in December. Union is just a card of marriage. It speaks of 2 people being committed to the other. It's a serious, deep commitment. It's saying, I don't want to date nobody else. I want to date you for the rest of my life. I want to be committed to you. And really, this is due to the simple fact that you're going to be so connected to this person where you've never felt this type of connection with anyone else. And there's a peace with it, right? You feel comfortable and you feel peaceful and it feels like home. So if the world outside's chaotic or crazy or your mind is crazy, when you connect with this person or even just simply hold them, hug them, everything just washes away. Like all the chaos and noise in your head, chaos and fucking storms and noise in the world, it just like, it like disappears. They're your home. You feel home with each other. And it's rare. Physical chemistry is very, 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 very common. Very common. A deep soul spark and connection like this is rare. It's not common at all. So when you come across something like this, only an idiot would fuck it up. You know what I mean? You guys mirror each other, right? Twins mirroring each other. Very polar opposite. Very polar opposite. But you just are the perfect match in every which way. It's the yin to the yang. It's sun, moon. It's light, dark. It's introverted, extroverted. It's golden retriever energy, black cat energy. It's just the perfect match in every way. It's like the key that fits into the lock. It screams it. This doesn't mean that individually you are perfect. No one is, right? And nor is the relationship going to be perfect, but you fit perfectly. Like it's like a perfect fit together. It's like two jigsaw puzzle pieces, totally different pieces, but they fit perfectly together. That's just, it's almost like the person was, made just for you. Made to order up. You know, your weaknesses and their strengths will complement each other, and vice versa. Their weaknesses and your strengths. You're literally the perfect fucking match. And you're gonna have the same goals and you'll have the same values. This wouldn't be a connection where one person wants to be committed, the other person wants an open relationship. Fuck no. These two people would want to commit very deeply to each other. They would be sure about it. Now, it doesn't mean they're sure about it the second you guys meet, right? Obviously, there's a whole song and dance that needs to happen. There's a story to it. There are steps to it. And everybody's individual story of how long and how quick or how not quick it's going to be is different. Sometimes you might meet and there's still more work to be done, you know? And so, again, these two can't come together until they're basically aligned within self. They have to be true north in self. Right? You have to be in alignment with self. You have to be at home in self, and vice versa. It's going to happen in groups. I've always felt that. The twin flame thing. Soulmates are just constantly, right? People are constantly getting into soulmate connections. The twin flame thing will be in groups. It will... And I swear to fucking God, I feel like it could be I've seen November in my head forever. So something significant could happen in November, and then something really pops off in December. But the bottom of the deck for the C'est la vie is surrender. Because, that's all you're going to be able to do. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Riddle me this. You meet a fucking person, and it's beyond physical. Obviously physically attracted to each other, right? But imagine it goes beyond physical and it's just soul. And they make you feel some sort of fucking way. They make you feel happy and excited and motivated and driven, and you know what I mean? But they also feel like home. And then it becomes to this like point where neither can not speak. Like it's gonna come to the point where if there has been just friends, or it's been like a slow sort of journey or ride, that it can't keep going that way. Because the need and the yearning and the desire to be in each other's company, it just trumps everything. So there's going to be a breaking point where I need to speak to you every day. I need to be with you as much as possible. And this is not a codependent lockdown relationship. Matter of fact, it's the opposite. This is going to look like what love should look. You should love someone where they feel free. And as a fucking aqua, one of the freedom loving signs of the zodiac, I'm telling you, it's my love language. Like, you cannot clip my wings. I don't want to be in a relationship and feel like I'm being controlled and like I can't do anything, and like, because I'm not going to do nothing that's malicious or fucking nasty as shit. I just want to go out there and like just be able to be me, be able to think how I want to think, and be truly authentically me. I like to travel. Sometimes I do like to take girls trips, but what are we doing on girls trips? Bitch, shopping, eating, and drinking a little bit. Once we're connected with a person, everybody else is irrelevant. No one else is attractive to us. Everybody's fucking ugly. You know what I mean? So, but I think it's going to be really important to these two souls that everything from the past in those types of relationships that didn't work out, that just ruined shit, it's not going to happen in this one. Codependency. Ridiculous jealousy. Is there going to be jealousy? Of course, because it's not necessarily like because I'm jealous, but more of like it's territorial. Like you're fucking mine. And that's okay. Because remember, these two souls will be more matured and tempered. And it's going to be okay. I am yours, you are mine. I mean, that is how it's supposed to be. I don't think there's going to be low vibrational jealousy of you shouldn't be talking to them. If you have to tell your partner what is right from wrong and what is inappropriate and what is not, you know what I'm saying? If you have to break it down for a motherfucker, honey, it ain't it. It ain't it. That's not how it should be. That means someone's still triggered inside. They still have healing to do. It's a disaster waiting to happen. It's just a matter of time before a relationship ends, if that's still the way it's going. There should be a deep trust and faith between each other, you know, honest. And there's a difference between being honest and transparent. I like transparency. I'm a transparent person. Meaning, for example, if I say, I'm going to Vegas in February, I'm being honest. Transparency would be to tell my partner, I want to go to Vegas with so-and-so, or so-and-so, and so-and-so, and so-and-so. This is the date, and this is where we're going to be staying, and this is what we're probably going to want to do, right? If it's a girls' trip, obviously our boo-boo ain't coming. But if it's not, it would be like, we want to go, or you can get off, let's go. I want to travel with my partner because I love to travel. But I also need a really busy partner. I need a busy man because I want to build an empire. And like, I'm really busy. So when I'm busy throughout the day, it's great to have a partner who's also busy throughout the day. Because if one has nothing to do and has their thumb shoved up their fucking ass crack, and they're just sitting at home going, oh my God, I'm dying because I'm not my own person. And then they're up the ass of the person who is really busy. That's again, another disaster waiting to happen. And I don't feel like that's how this is going to be. Busy, motivated, working, you know, helping to save the world, whatever it is. But you won't have to worry. I just don't feel like that. I don't feel like it's going to be like, oh my God, they're just going to be so fuckboyish. That wouldn't be a high divine union. That wouldn't be something godlike and heaven sent. That's how you know. Because there's just like this ease and like this understanding between the two of you. Like you both want the same things. Don't clip my wings. I'm not clipping yours, you know? But at the end of the day, you are fucking mine. I am yours. I'm coming home to you, coming home to me, you know? Like period. Period. But it's not a constant, I'm dying because I'm an insecure person and I have nothing better to do with myself except be jealous and be on your ass crack, you know, on your nutsacks. Let's get some of Amira's Love Oracle. Travel, we just talked about that. A traveling couple. It just, travels come up all year. So there could also be something about someone does travel often. It came out with the courting man. See, it says professional, male, and uniform. It's a professional man, someone who's busy. They work. It could be possibly traveling for work. But this gives the vibe of work hard, play hard. So like work, and then travel, have fun. And you know, you see what I'm saying? This could be a person who has to travel for work. But also, it's just, I mean, isn't that the dream relationship, to have someone that like you can go on fun adventures with? You can travel and see new places and experience new things and eat new foods with. I mean, it's really like the epitome of it. It also says on the card, not just vacation and travel. It says honeymoon and enjoyment. Because I have a feeling that like the honeymoon phase doesn't really go away. And that's the case in most relationships. The attraction fizzles out. Because a lot of times two people get together, they mistake it for love, but it's not really necessarily love. It's sort of love of potential of person, love of potential of relationship, but also I love how this makes me feel. I love how you look. I love how you fuck me. I love how you provide for me, but it's not true love. So the honeymoon phase fizzles out because then you start to see who someone really is. And it's like, oof. I mean, oof. I don't think the honeymoon phase, I just don't think it goes away. I think it's always going to be, you guys are just so fucking excited to see each other. Whether it's after 5 minutes of being apart or 8 hours or 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I feel like that excitement of, it just, I don't think it's ever going to go away. And it does say honeymoon because you did have union here, right? And so for some of you, it's going to be like a really quick marriage and engagement, and that's not necessarily what you're looking for. I know for goddamn certain I'm not one of those bitches. I don't need to meet a man and immediately be like, he didn't propose in 17 days. Like, I'd rather wait long than marry wrong. But I have always told you guys that when it's the right one, there will be no hesitancy there. It would be, why wouldn't you want to vow and commit to a person that's like your person? There's something really beautiful about the ritual of marriage to me, which is why I've never been married. I've never met anybody that I've wanted to really like take the actual plunge with. I mean, of course, I've been proposed to several times, but I've never actually done it. I don't know, there's something about it. As a little girl, I would dream of my wedding, you know, and everybody knows I have my 2 weddings planned out, right? Like, but there's something so beautiful and ancient and sacred about marriage and this exchanging of vows. And, you know, we know vows are like really powerful. They're spells. There's a power behind what we speak. And I think that you're just going to meet someone and be like, this is the one that I like want to grow old with till death do us part. And even in death, it's you. All right, let's get into your extended. Should you wish to rent it, click below to the word more. It's going to bring up all my links. Click on the first one. It's going to take you to my website. Go to the extended reading section and go to the special love/oracle readings. Yesterday, I did an amazing live here. I think it was like almost 4 hours or something. We were on there forever. We went down the biggest, most delicious rabbit hole. And I may try and go live again this week, possibly tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. Okay. So just set your little notifications here. And thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on this channel. And also don't forget to follow me on my second channel, Missy in Wonderland. It's a lifestyle vlog channel. That link is also in the description box below. All right. I'll see you guys in the extended. Love you. Bye.